look mate, you might be an addict. Hey YouTube, today I want to talk about how I used to be quite the gaming fiend. In actual fact, I used to be a gaming addict. Gaming used to be more important to me than meeting people, going out, being social. I've moved on from that place. Now, I must admit it was really hard for me to accept when somebody actually told me, look mate, you might be an addict. Of course, I thought to myself, no way, addicts are people that drink too much or take drugs. I was so wrong. I did some research and I found out that there are vast portions of society that are swept up in all kinds of addictions. So it's not just young guys that are getting sucked into computer games. It's people of all ages. Much later on in life, I came across the fantastic PlayStation 3 and I became quite the PlayStation fanboy. My fun with PlayStation started to get out of control as I thought, I know, I'm going to be a game collector. Maybe one day these games are going to have some resale value. Well, that's what I told myself. And before I knew it, I had 330 PlayStation 3 games. One silly problem I never thought about is, when will I actually have the time to play these games? Because to play a game, I like to play to completion if possible. So playing a game can take many hours. And there's only so many hours that you've got in a day, and so many things that you actually have to do whether you like it or not, such as responsibilities like work, family, and mundane things like showering. Because I can guarantee you there are going to be some gamers out there that love their gaming so much they end up being a bit stinky. I used to be one of them. I will own that. I do much better these days. Now, part of the reason I got sucked into the PlayStation 3 gaming system was I found this website called PSN Profiles. And it listed where I was in my world rank and where I was ranked in my own country. It also showed how many trophies I had. These trophies are just virtual trophies. On the Xbox system, you have achievements, and on the PlayStation system, you have trophies. To anybody outside of the gaming community, these virtual achievements mean nothing. However, I got sucked into this, and I saw myself as a trophy hunter. And I used to get a great sense of satisfaction by playing a game till I complete it and capturing every single trophy along the way. And sometimes that could be very, very time consuming and extremely frustrating playing games on hard mode. So once I realized I had a gaming addiction, what did I do about it? Well, I quit cold turkey. It was quite a shock to the system. People around me couldn't believe it, but I thought, I've just got to kick this. It's not good. So I sold my 4 PlayStations, 3 additional TVs. I had a man cave all set up. I was multi-boxing with 4 PlayStation 3s. Bit hardcore, eh? Yeah, so I just sold up. And for about 6 months, maybe longer, didn't play a single game. And then one day I realized maybe I could just play a little bit. Because if it's under control, I only play for a short time, maybe a couple of hours in a week. Once I've done all my other duties, surely that wouldn't be a problem. So I tried it. Thankfully it wasn't a slippery slope and I didn't end up being full on in game addiction again, but I'm much more aware of it now. When I'm feeling low energy and I don't really feel like watching TV, sometimes I like to play a bit of a game. But the great thing is now, I don't get sucked into it like I used to. I don't like playing games where, for example, World of Warcraft, which I used to love, going on a raid, and that meant for at least 2 hours I would be busy. And I couldn't go AFK without potentially annoying my the people I was playing with. This is a great expression that I got from my sister. Everything in life can either be medicine or poison, depending on how much of it we take and what is the balance between the two. I was a gaming addict. I'm no longer a gaming addict. Do you have a problem with gaming? Maybe, maybe not. That's up to you to decide. Other people might nag at you and have a go at you and tell you you've got to stop, or even worse, they might throw away or damage your console or your computer. But in the end, if you do have a problem, it's up to you. Do you want to fix it, or do you want to stay in your addiction? It's totally up to you. Staying in an addiction will affect your life. I was a gaming addict. I'm not anymore. I can play games, and I do play games, but not a fraction of the time that I used to. The amount of time spent playing games on just some of my Steam games have been showing up on screen. It's interesting, a bit sad, but it's factual. And I need this to remind me of what I'm doing with my life. The more time I spend gaming, the less time I'm talking to you fantastic people and getting outside, meeting other great fantastic people and spending time with my family. I know what's important to me now. So this has been my journey through addiction, the addiction of gaming. Alright guys, that's all for now. I hope you have a fantastic day. See you later.